Hello Aries, nice to see you. This is a general reading for Aries. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. These readings are not date specific. I trust that when you come across them, that's when they're meant for you. So we're doing a 3-card spread today, past, present, and future, with a challenge card and then a series of cards for what you don't see coming. So let's see where it goes with you, Aries. Hope this finds you well. So coming up in your past is the 10 of Pentacles. Your present is the Page of Swords. And the Hanged Man coming up in your future. You're standing on a strong foundation, Aries. That's what I see here. There's someone here. Could be you. Could be someone watching you online. Certainly you're doing research into something, a person or place or thing. And then we have that you could be doing that for perspective reasons. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming up in your challenge here. So there's a resistance to a change that has to be made here. And from the underside of the deck, wow, what you don't see coming is the sun here. Oh, wow. I think it's going to be really positive. I can feel the glow from that. So, yeah, the sun is all good things, clarity, insights, just beautiful bounty there. So let's start by clarifying your challenge. Is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful card of a big cycle changing. The cogs are moving. Things are changing. You may be resistant to that. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune for Aries. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune for Aries. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Oops. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. As I say, the Wheel of Fortune here, there's a cycle that's changing that you could be resisting here. It's around something to do with the people that are around you, the work that you're working with, people in your intimate relationship with that you have an actual union with. But there's a truth to be had here that is coming to bear, a truth. A brand new beginning in a cycle of working with these people or having a union with these people. There's certainly something that is to be gained by looking at the truth, is what I'm getting there. Absolutely. It's going to shift things, and for some reason, this feels challenging for you. It's been a long time coming, is what I'm hearing there. And we have it's a brand new beginning, and it's a natural but necessary change that has to happen, and there's for some reason some pulling you back on that, just you not really wanting to go there. So let's move to your past here and clarify the 10 of Pentacles. You have wonderful cards here, Aries, I just have to say. Just very feel inspired just looking at it. Oh, okay, well, maybe not all of it. So, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles for Aries. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles for Aries, okay. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, okay. So you have the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the Tower. Wow, that's quite a mix. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles does speak to family, so there could be something in the past, the ending of a connection, a family connection, or someone who's very close to you. You're standing on a stable foundation. This could be about a family member, and the feeling of backstabbing and betrayal is here. And there's something very sudden that may have happened where you discover or uncover some backstabbing that's happened. Someone, I see here with the 6 of Cups here, that this has something to do with someone whom you thought fondly of. Could be a soulmate level potential here, and not all soulmates connections. We all have soulmate connections in one form or another. It can be a sibling, can be a friend, as well as a romantic interest. But soulmate connections, they're healing in their own way, but sometimes they don't bring the best of news. They don't, it feels like they're not serving us, but they really are. They create sometimes havoc in your life, and you ultimately learn a huge lesson from that lesson, as in the good kind, that they open up things that are uncomfortable for us to see. And then in the big picture, without that happening, there would be no growth. So sometimes soulmate connections are important to recognize that they're not always fun and rainbows and unicorns and all those things. But in the past, you have perhaps with a soulmate family connection, and I'm really shifting to the family now. For someone here, there's a family connection here where you felt just at the end of your rope here. I think you were able to put that down, the burden of it down, which it has to do with, you thought long and hard about it, and there was betrayal and heartache in that mix, and it just wasn't very pretty at all, and it kind of came unraveled. It did fall away, and that's the end of that. And there's the death of it right there. There's the card of Scorpio here, the card of death. So this mix right here, this is an indication that's over. Whatever it was, it's over, or you've walked away from it. You're disengaged from it. Absolutely. So that was in your past. So let's move to your present, Aries. We have the Page of Swords. Whoops, there's the, we'll just take that right here. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles to clarify the Page of Swords. And again, the Page of Swords is doing research and using your intellect. It can be a message coming in, a message or a signal, but a message could be coming in to give you information. It is the spy card of the deck, so it could be that you're looking at someone online or they're looking at you. But we have here a card of independence with the Nine of Pentacles that talks about feeling independent, perhaps independent of this union or this relationship, should that be the case for you. And the cycle shifting is also the challenge that the truth that it uncovered, that you've brought yourself to the point of success with that. And you're enjoying the fruit of your labor of research, your labor of work, career, that kind of a thing. You're faced with a lot of choices at this time, which could be perhaps what you're trying to narrow down with this research. You're trying to narrow down what path to take, and getting a little respite is really going to be helpful for that, as well as help heal. This is a card of healing, the Four of Swords, as well as heal this past position. The rawness of that is to heal that. We have the card here underneath of the Star card, and this is a card of healing as well. So right in this moment here in the present, if it hasn't happened already, it's about to, you're going to receive a big gush of healing energy coming to you through something that you're reading and researching, through relaxing and kind of and falling into your where you are right now. You're independent enough to do this, and that's what I'm hearing. You have a lot of choices on the table, and to choose wisely, you're going to need some rest. So the players we have here, this is the card of Aquarius. We have here, I don't know if I did this before, we have the card of Aries here, you're here. We don't have a lot of players on the board yet, and we have Leo over here and Pisces. So let's move to the Hangman. This reading is really a lot about getting perspective. As your life shifts, you're getting perspective here. Yeah. Clarifying the Hanged Man for Aries. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Clarifying the Hanged Man for Aries. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Okay. So So you have the Fool card, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles to clarify the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is about getting perspective. You know, it's someone hanging upside down to get a new perspective on things, giving yourself some time. I think you're willing to take a risk here in the future. You do get that perspective on a move, probably from what you've researched here, and you are ready to take a risk. You're going to communicate that to those around you and do whatever it takes, is what I'm hearing. Give and take, just make it happen. Make it happen. Typical Aries styles that you do make it happen. You know, as I say, this new start here, you know, you've entered a realm here where you're faced with some truth, and it's allowed you to put things down and put the end, end some things that are just knocking on your brain, is what I'm hearing. So let's move to what you don't see coming. So a beautiful way to start here is the Sun card here. This is a card of clarity more than anything else. And we have, wow, there's the Star again here, a card of healing. With clarity comes healing. You have the Seven of Cups coming up again, just like it did in your present here. This is a card of choices. The Empress, wow, look at these major arcanas here. The Empress and the Moon card. And then we have, let me see, I usually do about 6. We're doing the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And there's that Six of Cups that's coming back up again. Wow. So we have here, again, getting clear with the Star card and the Sun card. What you don't see coming is that clarity is going to come, healing is going to come. That's really clear. That's happening. Actually, you're on that path right now. Your choices are going to come and open up. Your creativity is going to soar. I see that. You have self-care in the mix here as well. The healing is going to bring about the recognition of how much you need to heal and how you're going to start taking care of yourself on a scale that you didn't before. We have the Moon card here and the Eight of Swords. These two cards right here indicate that there's a recognition here that's coming your way where you're going to, some self-doubt is going to surface, and some really tight feelings that are locked down inside of you are going to surface. Okay, self-doubt, and just you feel stuck. You feel stuck. You can't make a move. You're kind of scared of whatever choices might be in front of you, but that's okay, because we all have those things that cycle in and out, in and out. You know, whenever we're trying new things, whenever we open new doors, we have those doubts that come up. So don't sweat it, is what I'm hearing here, because you have clarity and healing, and it's going to take care of that. Another thing that you don't see coming is someone resurfacing from the past. You have the Six of Cups. It's coming up here in the what you don't see coming is that there's a Six of Cups person. It could be, where did I see that? Right here, in your past. It could be that same person in your past that's coming up here, and that could be what's giving you the stuck feeling. But just be patient with whoever this is, this connection of the Six of Cups, someone from your past. This is like a soulmate level connection here that you have. I almost feel like there's two people here. This could be a family member, but I'm getting family connected with this person. And what you don't see coming is that they're coming up again. So whatever cycle that you had going on with them that ended, or certainly shifted dramatically, there's a sense that that it's coming back to be revisited again in the, what you don't see coming. It's going to come back. It's going to resurface again. Certainly, if they're a family member, you can't get away from, you can't. I say you can't pick your family, and you can't pick your neighbors. Sometimes you can move away from your neighbors, but and your family, I suppose. But this is coming up again to it's going to resurface, and I'm getting a really positive light, even though you feel like it feels sticky to you still, like you're stuck to it. I would just be patient with that, is the signal here with the Seven of Pentacles. So, okay, let's move to the Wisdom of the Oracle to get some last bit of input here. This is already This, I guess maybe I should take this. This is the fork in the road. This is already upright here. The fork in the road, which is a number 13. That's a transformative number. Fork in the road here. So you're coming up to a choice here. It has something to do, I believe, with this Six of Cups person, this connection or this family member, whatever it is. So that you're getting so much perspective on. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, fork in the road is time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Consider the consequences. That's that perspective building of all these healing cards, and the Hanged Man in particular. Owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Yes, this is so perfect with the fork in the road. So that's coming. The fork in the road is coming, Aries. Don't sweat it, is what I heard so clearly. It's all going to work out. You know, you have self-healing to do. You have clarity building and then healing. And I think you're already recognizing that. Don't resist it. The cycle's here. It's showing up. This is challenging you to do this. And it's just a question of taking a look at oneself and recognizing what part you play, and knowing that you always have the choice to deny or accept whatever's in front of you. It's totally up to you. So I hope that's helpful. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, subscribe, or leave a comment if you like. And I look forward to seeing you again here next time. And until then, take care. Bye.